at Bird go for the outside. 1,000th of a second in it. Cassidy in the 20 corners and spins it round.
Puncture, rear right puncture.
Nick Cassidy and Debris on the track. Cassidy and Evans ready in pouncing distance. Evans closer than he's been before, but can he get good traction out of turn 17 and launch the attack in towards the chicane? He's so close, and it's all about this run down this long back straight. Is he going to be able to make a move? Surely Jeff's going to go for the defensive line, but here comes Mitch Evans sliding his way under braking into turn 18. He's running deep. Bird goes through. Dennis takes the lead and takes the victory as he comes to the timing line and takes the win of round 2 of the Diriyah E-Prix. But did Bird hold on to second? Yes, he did. Through the final corner, it's so close in terms of the energy, but Bird does hold on to second place, and Cassidy into third as well, ahead of Bird and Evans, who got mugged on that final lap by the McLaren as well. What a dramatic end to the race. See how this is going to play out then. You can see they're pretty even Stevens on energy. Bird just going down to 1%, but Evans not too far adrift. Evans is defending with every ounce of talent that he has got. We're side by side for third in the background as well here with Jake Dennis versus Pascal Wehrlein. Dennis holding firm for now, but who is going to take the win of round 4 of the E-Prix? And look at Bird go for the outside. Surely he's not going to make that stick on Mitch Evans into turn 10. Bird's done it. Absolutely amazing from Sam Bird. He comes around the final corner to win here in São Paulo. Sam Bird takes his first victory since 2022. His first for Neon McLaren. Evans in second and Rowland onto the podium on the final lap. That was absolutely amazing. Oh my God! Nico Müller sits just behind in his wheel tracks. Likewise then, Nick Cassidy ready to try and take advantage if anything goes wrong.
That's where the battle is. I think it's all settled out front. He had Rowland 6/10 quicker than Wehrlein and that final lap. So I'm going for Cassidy for third.
Rowland's got a problem. Rowland's got a problem. Is he running out of energy on the final lap of racing here? What has happened to Oliver Rowland? Head in hands time for Tommaso Volpe for the team principal. Delight for Porsche and for Pascal Wehrlein. In the most dramatic circumstances on the final lap, Oliver Rowland has run out of energy. Dennis is just about going to be able to hold on to this one, I think, into the final couple of corners, unless these two drivers go for a lunge. Dennis defends. Here comes Nick Cassidy on the inside of Nico Müller through into the final corner. We come to the line. Wehrlein wins in Misano. Who gets second and third onto the podium? Dennis gets second and Cassidy takes third from Nico Müller right at the end of the race. What a dramatic conclusion to round 7 here in Misano. Let's see how it looks coming in towards turn 7 and turn 8. This is where we've seen drivers losing time with snaps of oversteer. Hughes is closing still, and he's now ahead of Stoffel Van Dorn in this second sector. This is going to be an almightily close fight for pole position as we come through turn 8 into the left-handed kink of turn 9. Van Dorn under pressure. Hughes building out the advantage, aiming for his second pole position of 2024. Just 2 more corners now remaining as we come through into turn 12. Out of the corner we go, across the timing line. Hughes versus Van Dorn. It's so close, 1,000th of a second in it, and Jake Hughes does it and takes pole position by the tightest margin we've ever seen in Formula E. Jake Hughes is on top for the second time in 2024.
Did we get it? 1,000. You got it, mate. 1,000th. Have a bit of that, son.
At the end of the day, from the team's perspective, 1-2 is perfect, whichever way around it is. And it was not necessarily Nick Cassidy's fault that Evans has lost his front wing.
Well, the thing is, Evans isn't going to finish 1 and 2, is he? Because, of course, of that 5-second time penalty to consider in this one. So, wide there for Cassidy. That's a mistake. He's off onto the grass. He's lost it. Evans and Cassidy very close to one another, and Cassidy spins it round. What a disaster for the championship contender. The rest of the field goes sweeping on through, and Nick Cassidy has thrown away the victory here in Portland.
This is what I was alluding to, the fact that Nick Cassidy was having to defend and he was having to look in his mirrors. He's more likely to make mistakes. If Mitch Evans gave him a bit of breathing room, the pressure would be less on. He's just made a huge critical mistake for the championship right there.
Berline, he's got to get a great run through the chicane. When he comes out, the team at this stage will make the call about yes or no in terms of taking the attack mode. 1.2. What do you think, Andre? Would you take it?
I think he's going to go for it.
I think so too. This is the moment, I think.
This could be the race
Yes,
to
he
side
does.
up
This
into
is the
attack
race to
mode then.
win.
What about Evans though? Is he going to be ready to try and pick up the pieces? Side by side they go on the exit for the race victory. On the inside is Verline. Evans giving no quarter, but Verline muscles him out and holds on to the race lead to the delight of Tag Heuer Porsche. It's now advantage Pascal, advantage Porsche here in London. Look at this as well, Da Costa with Oliver Rowland and Günther involved in the mix there as well. Günther and Da Costa side by side through the final sector. The DAC attack there over the rise, and look once again at Verline.
Cassidy's lost out.
Yeah, and here comes Rowland going through into third place. It's not working out now for Nick Cassidy. The special corner spins it round.
Puncture, rear right puncture with
Nick Cassidy and debris on the track, and Günther's front wing's gone as well. Cassidy into the pits. Championship over for Nick Cassidy.
I've just been taken out by Da Costa, right rear. He just smashed into the side of me.
Now this has completely changed the complexion of this race, and is possibly allowing an opportunity here for Oliver Rowland to challenge for victory as well, because Verline and Evans have still got their 2 attack mode deployments to run in this one, but now they don't have to worry about Cassidy behind as well. Günther's come to a stop down at turn 1. There's a double yellow flag down there. There could be a safety car, and that could present the right opportunity for those attack modes.
Yeah, I mean, they've got to get Cassidy out of the pits. Look, they've gone for the attack modes. Rowland takes the lead. Safety car's out. So Cassidy will still stay on the lead lap if they can get him out of the pits very, very quickly. Let's keep an eye on the pit lane and see if they release him. Rowland now leads the E-Prix with the 2 cars, the 2 title contenders having taken their first attack mode. They missed it. They missed it.
Yeah,
Both drivers have missed it.
They've missed their attack mode deployment. They're not in attack mode then. That is an absolute disaster. They can't do it under the safety car. Let's have a look here and see what happens. So we go into attack mode then for Cassidy and Verline.
The Berline didn't get it either. It could be the safety. It's a safety car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the safety
That
car
was
was
it.
called right at the point where they took attack mode. It just disabled the opportunity for them to do it.